Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mag. So hope you're all staying safe and well out there. So in this video today we are going to be talking about the latest news regarding Tino Livramento's move to Newcastle United. We're also going to be talking about, of course, the games over in the States and what you need to know, of course, for them games. And we will also be, of course, covering in another video the Geordie mania that has hit the States. Newcastle United are taking over the United States. That will be in another video up on the channel today for you guys to watch and enjoy. But without further ado, let's get into, of course, talking about the Tino Livramento news. So this has just come out fresh from Pete Graves on, of course, his Twitter account, and he has come out and said NUFC are still working on a deal for Tino Livramento, but still a gap in the evaluation. The latest bid in the region of 30 million was rejected by Southampton, according to Pete Graves, and talks continue, of course. And then he puts latest on Sky Sports News. Of course, Pete Graves working tirelessly on this one on Sky Sports, of course, to get the latest news out for us Newcastle United fans. Of course, many Newcastle United fans that haven't travelled to the States are holding down the fort back here, like myself and like so many other Newcastle fans who couldn't make it across to America for the games, are holding down the fort back here for all of the fans who can't make it as well, and to give you the latest. So nice to see Pete Graves putting out a tweet there. Fantastic guy, and he always wears Newcastle United on his sleeve as well. Also, Pete from Loaded Mag also put out a tweet talking about Livramento and saying 30 million for Livramento, but don't forget Chelsea get around 30% of that fee, with them having, of course, the sell-on clause added in there. So Pete, of course, from Loaded Mag, reckons 35 million gets a deal done, and he says that he is worth it. I've got to agree with him. I've got to agree with him on it, because I really do rate Tino Livramento. He is a fantastic player. He's got a hell of a future ahead of him, and under Eddie Howe, you just know he's going to be absolutely amazing. And then when you add him in with the group of lads that we've already got here, you know, it's a good young group. There's a few experienced players in there, the likes of Kieran Trippier, Fabian Shaw, Callum Wilson, you know, some experienced heads. But other than that, they are a pretty young group of lads. They're all going to be hitting their prime at the same time as well, which is going to be a massive boost for us going forward, because that will mean that we'll have a huge chance of winning silverware, of course, when that happens. Surely before that as well, we will have a chance of winning silverware. Just look at the way this team is being built. You can see there is a plan in the target in mind here. We are building a title winning, champion winning team. We are not messing around here. Dan Ashworth is not messing around. Eddie Howe's not messing around. And the owners are not messing around. It's going to take time. Rome wasn't built in a day. But you can see, you know, they are laying down the plans for a fantastic squad here. And if we can get Tino Livramento to add to the players that we've already signed in this window and in the previous windows, then we will be absolutely cooking when this season kicks off. Of course, moving on to talk about the matches over in the States, of course, the first match we'll play in America will be on, of course, the 24th coming. That will be, of course, the Monday, and that will be a midnight kickoff for us here in the UK. American fans, of course, will be getting it 5 hours earlier than us in their country, but we are, of course, 5 hours ahead of the United States. So that means that while we will be watching the game live at 12 midnight here, of course, in the UK, it's live on Sky Sports, and of course the match is being held at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, of course, home of the Philadelphia Eagles. Then, of course, on the 27th, not long after the game against Aston Villa, we will be taking on Chelsea in a 1:15 a.m. kickoff against Chelsea at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Atlanta United and the Atlanta Falcons, of course, of the NFL. So that will be a very interesting game, probably one of the tougher ones, I would say, with it being Chelsea, of course, but who knows, at the end of the day, with the way Chelsea played last season, maybe we can come away from that one with a win. I do believe we will be able to, but we'll talk about that, of course, in a preview when we get to that match. And then, of course, to see out the summer series in the States, we will be playing at the Red Bull Arena, of course, on the 29th of July, and that will be a 12:30 kickoff at night here in the UK, as we take on Brighton. Brighton, of course, being the home team for the game. But that's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a very interesting tournament, and of course it is the first of its kind as well. This is the first time the Premier League has ever done this, so this of course is the inaugural one, and Newcastle United have been invited to it, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Hopefully we can win it, and like I say, on the Tino Livramento info, let's see if we can get him through the door. That would be absolutely fantastic. At the moment it seems as though that sell-on fee from Chelsea is causing a bit of a problem in the deal, so we'll have to see if we can find some way of getting around that, probably offering a bit more, like Pete said from Loaded Mag, offer maybe 35 million, and that might get the deal through the door and completed for Newcastle United. And then of course we can have Tino Livramento in there, of course. Harvey Barnes is still yet to be announced as well by Newcastle United. I'm sure that will be coming sometime pretty soon as well. But till next time, I'll see you all in the next one, and make sure to check out the Geordie's Mania Taking Over America video, of course, which will also be up on the channel today. Till next time, I'll see you all later, and how are the lads?